Good morning and welcome back to another plan with me in my big happy planner. I am going to do a spread today for the fact that we are running a breast cancer run on the 5th with a friend of mine who has breast cancer. So I pulled out Roy G. Biv, Boxes and Florals, Volume 5 by Keleva Plan, and I'm gonna pull the all pink stuff. So the pink boxes and then the pink florals. I am going to put a curse word in my planner. I will hold off one letter of it for a while, but I'm gonna do F Cancer is my plan. So I'll get the Cancer down right now, and then I will do this part up here and then just leave out the U for a little bit. That way nobody gets too mad. I don't know if I'm gonna need this covered or want this covered, but may as well cover it now because nobody likes it anyway. Well, I don't know if that's true. Somebody probably does like it. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is pull out my humongous Mambi Sticks style stickers, and I'm gonna try to fit, let's see, I'm gonna move this sheet of paper because I don't need it. I'm gonna try to fit, I don't know how it's gonna work, so we're gonna go extremely close to the hole punch. So yeah, we've got a breast cancer awareness run and well, breast cancer like fundraiser as well. And my friend who is the one with cancer was like, hey, does anybody want to run this, to like our big group chat? And I immediately said yes. And because I've done this run before and it's all good. One of our crew is actually pregnant. That's not gonna fit at all. So the pregnant one is not running, but her husband is gonna run. These are humongous. I don't like it. How about, gonna have to pivot. I don't know if anybody's a Friends fan, but gonna have to pivot and scream about pivoting. Hey, that was pretty good placement. Gotta get this A off. I think the thing with Mambi Sticks is they feel less sticky. I don't know why. I mean, they feel sticky enough, but I feel like they don't feel like they're gonna rip your page as much as some other stickers. However, the C is gonna be hard. Oh, nope, it's not hard. Okay, A down, and then whenever I see like seasoned YouTubers putting back down stickers, I'm always like, how did you even get that anywhere near the place where it was supposed to be? Because I am not that good at it. All right, so here's my Mambi Sticks. Let's see. I have the silver ones, which are gonna be humongous. I have these ones, but they look a little too like fancy for what I was going for. So I also pulled out Alpha Basics from Keleva Plan. I'm gonna see. Oh, those ones are good. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, there we go. Those are too small. Now I have to do the whole thing. Do I have enough letters? C-A-N. There's only gonna be 2 C's. And I need 3 C's. Okay. Let's see about this one. Yeah, only 2 C's. There should be more C's. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna pause and rethink. Hold on. Okay, I'm back and I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the G as a C because that should work totally fine, but I'll get that in a second. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the Cancer side, and I pulled out my ruler. Anyway, so the run is on the 5th. It's in a town kind of outside of ours. It used to be in our city, but then I don't know why they moved. And yeah, she reached out and was like, hey, does anybody want to do this? And of course I said yes, because she's my friend and I want to support her and I like running. So yeah, we are doing it. There's going to be, I don't know, I think her husband's going to be there, be able to do it. So it's going to be me, my husband, our daughter, our other friend, the one who is the husband of the pregnant one, and then I don't, the pregnant one's not running because she'll be like 8.5 months pregnant. So yeah, she's not running, but she will probably be there to support, I would hope. So we are looking forward to that. The other option on the curse word, which I don't know how far into a YouTube video you have to not say the word. So I'm gonna just not say it for a little bit. I could also do that one in the huge letters, because I think 4 letters of those big letters fit across. Oh, let's go. Okay. Got that all whited out. I'm pulling out Roy G. Biv. I'm gonna pull out, these are the same corner? No, they're slightly different. I like this one better. But they are the same corner. All right. There we go. I'm gonna put the pink flowers right in the corner. That's fine. And then I'm gonna come in with Cancer. Oh, right now I'm listening to this podcast about the emperors of Rome. And they just talked about one of the women who had breast cancer. She was the mother of 2 sons who died young. That's not true. Not super young, but they died before her. And she had ended up with a tumor in her breast, and they knew that it was a cancer. And they went into this whole etymology of the word cancer and where it came from and why it is then the sign for the crab horoscope. Yeah, I was very intrigued by that, and I've forgotten everything I learned. So there you go. In case you're wondering. Okay, do I want to do these letters? Yeah, I'll just do these. Well, let me see how big the letters are. I mean, I know they're big, but you do F-U-C-K. I think I like that. I'm gonna do these guys. So now I'm gonna white out this part. I think I'm gonna do it down low. I don't know why I started listening to this podcast. I think I had decided I wanted to listen to podcasts. I usually either listen to sports radio, or I watch YouTube videos, or I rewatch shows or whatever while I'm at work, because I'm definitely somebody who needs a slight distraction of noise in the background, and I think I was thinking about what I wanted to listen to while I worked out. I'm like, okay, if we can come up with times where I can start running more regularly, you know, what would I want to listen to? And because I was like, well, I just really like watching YouTube videos. I was like, I need to not watch YouTube videos. And so I was like, oh, I know. It's, you know, a podcast would be the answer to that problem. And so then I was like, well, what podcast would I find? And I found this one, which has been very, very interesting. So it's all about the Roman emperors. Now I need to find the sheet with a K. That's already here. It's on the sheet. Okay. This is already the same C that I have pulled up once. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting that they knew that she had had breast cancer, knew that it was breast cancer, even had the name for cancer already. And I was like, whoa. That surprised me. All right. The U should fit there. We are good to go. Oh, nice. I like it. I like it already. All right. I'm going back to my Reggie Biv boxes and florals. And I'm going to do this one for the run. Are you guys podcast listeners? I've never really been like a audiobook listener. I listen to the Harry Potter audiobooks, but everybody loves Stir Fry. But I've always been like big on the word I'm looking for is sports radio. So I really like sports radio. And, you know, I'm a big fan of that. And so this podcast is basically just sports radio. Okay, so I use this planner more for memory keeping, kind of writing about what we did that day and that week and stuff, and tracking current events type stuff. So I kind of just throw boxes usually everywhere. This one can definitely be for the run. I might write like facts about cancer or breast cancer. I think that might be fun. Over here is kind of a history lesson because that's who I am, because I'm the weirdest person alive. And then I think I like this one. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Nope. I was like, how far up can you see? It's kind of going downhill, but that's okay. There. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and a lot of people tend to do a pink spread for breast cancer, which is, you know, really awesome, I think. Pretty fun for the planner community to do that. I know some creators do like other cancer or like awareness spreads based off of what is important in their life, which I always think is really, really great as well. I personally, I mean, no one in my family has had cancer, like my direct family, but my father recently passed away from Parkinson's. Well, with Parkinson's, because you don't die from Parkinson's, you die with Parkinson's. But he had Parkinson's and was in an elderly care home, stuff like that. So it was, you know, not great, but he had been diagnosed. He was diagnosed in 2009 and didn't go into memory care until 2021, I think, maybe. And then had, a few years in memory care. So it was, yeah, that was my moment of breath of, I was just trying to think of causes. I'm gonna do one here, so that's kind of fun. And then we're gonna do this. But breast cancer is so interesting because I know obviously plenty of people who have had breast cancer. Like right now, my 3 best friends from college, 2 of them also have loved ones with breast cancer going on right now. So it's kind of interesting, I think, that so many people in my immediate circle have it right now. Okay, do I have plenty of boxes? I don't have plenty of boxes here, so let's do that one, and then I have 2 more really skinny boxes. I'm gonna do like that. That's crooked, I don't care. And then one more, we're gonna go here. Perfect. Okay, next I'm gonna come in with just a couple of bullet points. Don't really know what these are gonna be for, but they're fun to have in here. I think it's Happy to Plan with Desiree. Does a lot of these like middle of the, like in between the lines bullet points, which I always think looks so cute, but I've never really done it. And yeah, so I kind of like that. I'm gonna do one more set right here. Gonna put that one lower, and then I'll bring this book back into view. But boxes are boxes are boxes. Okay, so now I've got my little bit of a spread. I want to do quotes, and I need to do florals. So let's do this guy. I always think it's amazing how many people have been affected by breast cancer. It is such a common cancer, which is, why it's so researched and funded and stuff, and which is a good thing. But I definitely, it's quite amazing how many there are. Okay, so I'm probably not going to stick with all the same writing, but I'm definitely going to stick with hopefully pink. Oh yeah, this book has fully fallen apart. You are stronger than you believe. That's good. Okay, so that's gonna have a U. I can write anywhere. Let's do small bouquets. Oof. I love how thin all these stickers are, but they can be complicated to get up, which is why you need tweezers for sure. If you do not have tweezers, highly recommend them. The tweezers I use are these EK Tools reverse action tweezers. I started off just like using tweezers that I had bought in a pack off of Amazon or whatever, and they were like normal tweezers that you would use to pluck your eyebrows or whatever. And I got sent these in like a off a D-Stash page, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll use those. And then I fell in love with them, and so then I had to go find them on the internet because I really like them. I'm trying to think if I want to stick with quotes right now or florals, and I think I want to stick with florals, and I don't really like this here anymore. Okay. So yes, definitely recommend tweezers. I like the reverse action ones because I like how they just immediately close on a sticker, because when I'm pinching, I'm opening them, and obviously regular tweezers are the other way. And I don't like that. I want to do something kind of tricky. Let's see if I can be tricky. Unsticky. Unstickify. Turn this. Yes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna make this just fully like overrun with florals is my goal. So let's see how that's gonna go. There's some pink. I don't know where I'm putting this anymore now. So I'm gonna put it back on there. I'll come back to that one. That kind of fits right there. Oh no, okay. We were connected. Okay. I need to move my pen. I need to get you all organized. I've never been one when I'm watching YouTube videos to care if the pages move too much. So I'm sorry if you are one of those people because I've just never been one to care, especially when, you know, I understand it's very hard to do things when you're standing still. Okay, I got that one. I think I want this. This guy might fit. Let's see. If only I could find an edge. That's not gonna fit there, which is okay. Unless who do I have to lift up? A little bit of the R. You were easy. The E. The E, maybe. Oh, yep. We're good. C. Oh, yeah. And the N might be a little bit more difficult because it has two toppers. I wish I had thought of this before because this is complicated. Oh, Ollie. Okay. R, E, C. At the end didn't need to get picked up, but that's okay. Cancer. Okay. That's looking good. I think I want to do another longer one that like kind of drapes around the letters like down here. I kind of like when it's like draping around the letters. And it don't even have to cut it. Look at that. So then this is going to go over here. There. That's kind of fun. So now I need to come in with my "You Are Stronger Than You Believe" sticker, which I kind of want. Okay. So the fun thing about like a pink spread is everything can be pink. It's fine. It doesn't matter that they're different colors. There's nothing that says all your pinks have to match. Whoopsies. Yeah, this binding fully broke. Which I like. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a priority. Not that, you know, getting a mammogram is self-care per se, but, you know, if you treat your body like it's a priority, then, you know, you'll probably be doing yourself breast exams and getting your mammogram. When you become eligible to get a mammogram. I'm not 40 yet, so I've never had a mammogram. But one of my friends whose mom has had breast cancer and her sister was just diagnosed with breast cancer, she went and got her mammogram, even though we're not 40, because it was like, well, your mom has it, or your mom had it, and your sister had it. Okay, so maybe all the pink ones. I think I've pulled the two that I kind of like. So now I can look at the black ones and see, because I think a quote could go here or here. Oh, a quote could go. No, that should be a floral. That should be a floral up there. So I'm gonna come back to this guy. Or I could do that. That's kind of fun. These pinks are just a little too light to have the black lines underneath it that I don't feel like I want to cover it. But I don't feel the need ever to cover up, like usually under here, especially when they're all the same color. All right, now I really do need a quote here, but I think this is a good one. Focus on the step in front of you. A, it's a run. But B, you know, that's the only way you're gonna get through a tough situation, is just focusing on one thing at a time. It's not that big of a deal. You don't need to do everything all at once. Oh my God, it's so annoying. Life is tough, but so are you. I like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna put these ones up. I really should do something else with the sticker book. I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it right here, actually. I love layering, especially black quote stickers over florals. I just think they're so pretty. So you'll usually see that from me. because it makes me happy. I also think Hard Times Do Not Last Forever is a good one. Which I think I want here. Do I want it there? Yeah, I want it there. And then I think I might be done with quotes. Both done. Okay, let's kind of put my quote book back together. Move, oh, I can't get that up there right now. And then I'm coming back to see if there's any of these smaller like florals that can fit somewhere kind of fun, because I thought that would be kind of fun, but only as a smaller sticker. My little stickers, I like my little stickers a lot, but right now they are buried somewhere in my pouch and hard to get. And these big stickers are just on my desk, so let's put this one up here. Oopsies, wow. You're not allowed to do that, sticker. Okay. That's pretty. So today is Tuesday, and yesterday we had like for dinner we had like a pizza oven pizza. It was really good. Let's put an extra floral up there for Sunday. Do you guys have like your own pizza oven or anything like that? My in-laws have had it for a while, I think, but then they needed to get a new one. I don't know. And so they had it shipped to our house, and they're here, and they have we had the pizza last night, which was really good. My father-in-law like made the dough and stuff, and it was really yummy. All right, let's look at this. I think this is a good spread. I'm happy with how this turned out. I really like that the cancer is just covered in pink florals. I think that's really fun. And then I'll add the U here. And yeah, that is it for today. I am Chrissy, the Composed Planner. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much if you're brand new finding this video. I definitely have been enjoying filming myself plan just because I think it's kind of fun to do, and I think it's really just fun to show people stuff. So please leave a comment just to introduce yourself if you've been watching videos or anything like that. I would appreciate it. Please like this video by hitting the thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos by me, you should hit subscribe, and you can do the notification bell if you want to get notifications and stuff like that. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Have a great rest of your day. I will chat at you later, and you'll see my hands next time. Bye. Oh, I forgot to put date covers on this. So hold please. I need to find pink date covers. I don't know. Oh, those ones are good. I don't think these are the right color. Nope, they're perfect. And I get to use up a sheet. Oh, come on. All right. It's a completely different pink, but again, you know, you're just doing various pinks. Color spreads are great like that. You can just use up anything that's kind of in the same color scheme because it's a monochromatic spread. You can do that. A Thursday. Friday. That one's crooked. Saturday and Sunday. Perfect.